Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning coffee and questions time. So we got a couple things to cover today, but first, this is not really a question. This is more of an issue that I run into quite a bit. I'm going to go over the router bits a little bit, but more in the area of maintenance on your router bits. So and this kind of struck me this morning. I had some, you guys know that the premium members send their router bits that they purchase from us, they send them in to us to get them sharpened. Well, that one I've already, actually, that one's not applicable. And I was in the middle of doing these router bits for one of our premium members. And first thing I do is I actually clean them with the little brass brush. Oh, I gotta use a paper, huh? So this is the little 90-degree V-groove that does the background for the outset letters, and you can see it looks really clean because I just spent about 20 seconds on it with the little brass brush and the Dremel tool. And that's the first thing I do before I go and sharpen the edge on the diamond grinding wheel. So let me show you what that one looked like before I actually, I need that back again, before I actually ground it down. So it looks to me, and I can't remember which customer it is, but it looks to me like this is probably cut more than a few signs with no cleaning. And here's the thing, guys, and I don't know this. I know this actually just because my dad taught me, because he was machinist, as a lot of you know. He said anytime you've got buildup on a bit like that, and I don't care whether it's our bits or somebody else's bit, but if you've got buildup on a bit like that, what happens is the chip does not fly off of there the way it should, and it causes friction. Friction causes heat. Heat causes those bits to get duller faster than they should. So even just maintenance, and I probably clean my bits every couple signs, at least every couple signs, depending on the size of the sign, sometimes after every sign. So if you've got buildup like this, if you've got any buildup on your bit after you carve a sign, I would suggest find a way to clean it. This is the way we do it. We use a little brass brush, and this is actually a really cheap little brass brush. I'll show you. I buy them at Harbor Freight, and I buy like a package of 5 different ones in there. They're assorted, and every one of these.
The other way. I think we got quite a glare on there.
Oh, really? Well, here, I'll just take them out of the. Every one of these I will use. Some of them I like a little better than others, but I'll use every one of these 5, and I think that thing costs a few bucks, and I can grind probably with any of these, I can probably grind 50 to 100 router bits before I have to move on to a different. But every one of these I can use to clean that gunk off of that router bit. So it just doesn't cost that much. And these little rotary tools, this is a Dremel, cordless Dremel, but all these rotary tools, any kind of rotary tool and one of these little brass brushes is just a good idea to keep maintenance on your bit. So let me show you how I do this. I don't know if you can, is this going to work? I normally have my cheaters on when I do this. See how it's cleaning that stuff off of there? And that's just enough. And then I'll take it from there and I'll go ahead and use the grinding wheel and sharpen those edges. This one was really gunked up, so it took a little bit longer to clean it off. I get behind those flutes. I don't have my cheaters on, but it looks like it's pretty clean now. But that's all there is to it. So now, I know some guys use vinegar, but whatever you can use to clean these things off, it's gonna make your bits last so much longer. It makes such a huge difference. I didn't think it would, but it does. So that's just a tip, guys. It makes your bits last longer. And again, doesn't matter if it's our bits you get from us, or any other router bits. That will, you know, carbide router bits, that will help you keep them clean and make them last longer before you have to sharpen them. So anyway, that's that. I'll get this stuff out of the way. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is I'm going to put, I don't know, a couple months ago I did a kind of a promo, or I did a kind of a little shout out for a group up in Colorado called VO2, Veterans Overcoming Obstacles. And I'm going to put another video that they sent me in the link. David Hess is a good friend of my daughter's, and he's a really good guy. The things that they're doing up there, Chris Carter and David Hess and the gang up there are really doing a lot for our veterans. And I encourage you guys, I'm going to put the video in here, and I encourage you guys, you know, just a couple bucks. They got a GoFundMe page to help them keep doing what they're doing, and they've got some projects and stuff. David kind of talks about it in the upcoming video here. But yeah, if you can send them a couple bucks, you know, the veterans do so much. They've done and sacrificed so much for us, and it just it breaks my heart to think about the veterans that aren't getting the help that they need out there. So hopefully, if you guys could throw them a couple bucks, I think it would be awesome. I know many of you that watch are veterans. Thank you so much for your service. There's just no way we could repay you. But the lack of and the neglect that those guys are getting out there is just it's just heartbreaking. Anyway, so watch this video. And then, I never do this, and I don't listen to music that much anymore, but Brad Paisley just came out with a song called Love and War. Go watch that. Just type it into Facebook. You found it on Facebook. Yeah, type it into Facebook, Brad Paisley's Love and War. And I love Brad Paisley. His music just is awesome. Guys can write one heck of a song. But this song actually is with him and John Fogerty. So many of you know who he is. Go check out that video. And I never do this, but it is just, it's tremendous video. So that, then LTS is coming up on Saturday. So this is Wednesday. There won't be a video on Friday because we're doing the LTS on Saturday. We've got some great things planned on that. Hope you guys can join us. That's going to be live on Facebook. Again, if we're friends on Facebook, you'll get a notification when we go live. Saturday morning, the 29th at 9 a.m. Arizona time. So I hope you guys can join us. Have your questions ready. Send us questions ahead of time, and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully our signal will hold up. But as you guys know that have watched, by the end of the weekend, hopefully by Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, I'll have that posted on YouTube as well, where you're watching this probably. So I think that is about it. What? Oh, sign carvers of the day. Whew. Almost forgot. Almost stabbed myself. Almost put my eye out. God, it's a dangerous job. I'm doing this for you guys. See?
It's the sacrifices you make.
It's the sacrifices I make. Check this one out, guys. Lee Rosenbaum. He did a carving of his sailboat. That's 18 by 24 is the size of the sign, not his sailboat. It's bigger than that, I think. Anyway, really cool job. Got it? All right. Great job, Lee. I really love that. A lot of great detail. And another first sign carver. This one's really neat. I've seen this a couple times. Doyle Pugmire. This is his first sign, and he made this as a replacement of a guest book at his grandson's wedding. So he'll use, give everybody paint pens, and they'll autograph and sign the sign as a replacement for a guest book, which I think is a really cool idea. And a great sign for your first sign with all that scroll work and stuff on there. Terrific job, Doyle. Anyway, all right, that is it, guys. So again, you'll see a video, David Hess and his group up there, Chris Carter and the group. Thank you guys for all you're doing for our veterans. That video is coming up right now, and then we will see you guys live on Saturday morning for the LTS. So everybody, oh, this is coffee, by the way, coffee today. Thanks again, guys, and any questions, comments, let me know, and go check out these guys up in Colorado. Anyway, guys, have a great one. We'll see you on Saturday morning. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, my name is David Hess. I am the project manager for Veterans Overcoming Obstacles. Our aim and goal is to keep veterans moving forward, stay on the straight and narrow after they leave the service. We have a big onus on 22 veterans on average commit suicide per day, which is 22 too many. Here at Veterans Overcoming Obstacles, we like to give our veterans objectives, goals, and ideas of how to achieve them through fitness, yoga, and mindfulness. One of our biggest things is obstacle course racing, and we achieve that by entering and sponsoring our veterans to take part in the Spartan races, the Tough Mudder, and the Big Dog Brag, some of the toughest obstacle courses around. And this year, we're actually trying to raise money for a team of veterans to take part in World's Toughest Mudder, which is a 24-hour obstacle race non-stop. They absolutely love doing this. It gives them a direction and a goal. And if you would please, please, please go to our Gofundme page, help us out. Everything helps. Every little donation helps. Special thank you to Eric Roten from Dave Signs for all your fantastic support. Thank you, sir. Take care.